Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Daniel Kurkowski from VSM Real Estate. In today's market in the Twin Cities, with the inventory at near historic lows, we're finding that a lot of buyers are experiencing a bunch of competition when they decide to write an offer on a home. So today I wanted to give you a few tips and considerations for when you decide to write an offer to make sure that your real estate transaction is as successful as possible. Number one, you have to make the correct offer. Gone are the days of being able to purchase every home for sale at a steep discount. I know some of you may have friends who purchased their home a few years ago who got a $10,000, $20,000, or even larger discount on the purchase of their property. But in today's market, what I'm seeing consistently is homes selling for over listing price. And that's more true in properties under $350,000. Now, the best way to go about this, I think, is to have a good agent that you know and trust who's going to be able to work with the listing agent to get as much information for you as possible to be able to assist in the negotiation to make sure that you're not overpaying. Number two is flexibility of terms. There's an old adage in negotiations that goes, my price, your terms, or my terms, your price. The way that this applies is a lot of times if you're not willing or not able to come up with more to pay for the property, some sellers may be open to you accommodating some of the other terms that they're looking for, such as a faster closing or making a larger down payment so they feel more comfortable that you're going to be able to get this deal across the finish line. Number three is your earnest money. For those of you who don't know, earnest money is essentially a deposit that you make to the seller, which if you decide to pull out of the deal without the respective and correct contingencies, they get to keep as liquidated damages. Now, a lot of times offers come in with about 1% of the purchase price of the property as earnest money. But if you're willing and have the cash to be able to make an earnest money deposit in the 2 to 3% range, you can show the seller that you mean business and are ready to close this deal. Now, don't worry. This money is applied to your down payment, so it's not money that disappears, it's just a deposit. Number four is going to be the personal side of the transaction. Sellers and the seller's agent don't want to deal with people who are jerks and disrespectful to them. If your agent you think might be rude to them, that may disincentivize them from wanting to go forward with you. The other thing that you can do that I've seen used to some success is writing a personal letter to the seller that explains a little bit about who you are and what you plan to do with the house. It's not a guarantee, but any potential advantage is something that you want to capitalize on. If you don't understand the current market dynamics, it can be extremely stressful and difficult to find the home that you want. I hope some of these tips were able to help provide a little bit more information about the best way to maximize your chance of getting the home that you'd like. If you have any questions or would like to get a hold of me to go over this in any more detail, please go to my website at danielkurkowski.com. There's contact forms, and I'll get a hold of you as soon as I can. Thanks so much.